Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your queen, Divine Mother, Goddess Yamaya, and I am coming to you all with a new video for my Pisces moon, rising, and sun signs. And I know I said that backwards, but they're all a part of your chart. You just have to look on cafeastrology.com and you'll be able to figure out your placements. You'll also be able to see other signs that's in your charts and its placements. So if you like to cross watch and this isn't your specific read, you are welcome to. Welcome to my channel. I appreciate you all for being here, as well as thank you to all of my new subscribers and my returning ones as well. I love you all and I thank you for your presence and your time. So we're going to be getting started. I already pre-shuffled, but I wanted to shuffle them one more time in front of you. So we have the Page of Pentacles. Could have recently found out some new information that enlightened you about something that is happening, something you could have been looking for. You could have put in a request to find out some information about something or someone, and you just recently got the information back that you were seeking. It could have been bad news, but let's see. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. So it's definitely some information that you was not expecting to receive. And now you could be thinking about creating an issue, wanting to reach out to someone to, create an issue with them. But for some reason, your mind has been changed, and that could have been because of the information you received. You could have been, assuming something about something or someone, and it turned out to be that your assumptions was wrong once you received this new information. The Hangman and Upright. So you definitely did. This is confirmation that you did receive some information that opens your eyes to, something you were seeking. Some knowledge that you wanted to gain, you did, but it wasn't what you expected to find out. It was actually the opposite of what you thought you would know or get to find out or figure out. We have the Wheel in reverse. You are not being able to move forward at this time with any new changes because of this information. You could have thought that this information was going to help you to be able to change a course of something, as well as, be able to prove something for you, but it wasn't able to do that because the information you found out actually went against your thoughts, as I was mentioning. So yeah, you're having some setbacks because of this information you found out, and it is really like hindering you. It's really hindering you in a way where you're confused to some degree, but it's meant for it to be this way. You could have been, running off with your thoughts, and your thoughts served you wrong. 5 of Swords in the Upright. So someone could have called you on the phone with this information. They could have sent you a text message, but what I'm really hearing is that this was a verbal conversation, and this information you got, it really put a strain on you and mentally at that. It could have also started to affect you physically, where you began to feel nauseous. You could have also felt like, you wanted this information to prove something to someone as well. You not only wanted it for yourself, but you wanted it for someone else. And once you got this information, it not only made you sick to let this person know, but it also, once you let this person know, they ended up leaving. As well as other people, they ended up cutting you off. This information could have been proof about something that you had something to do with, and the information that, you were trying to confirm, you didn't even know what you were talking about. You were just like trying to get you didn't even know what you were talking about. You were just assuming things, and you were trying to get clarity on the situation. You assumed you were right. You thought that you had high intuition about the situation, but it turned out that you actually didn't. And it could have really pissed you off, but it also was a wake-up call for you as well as other people around you. The wake-up call for you was that it basically told you and taught you that you can't just make assumptions and pass judgment on situations, things, be it things or people, as well as not to get ahead of yourself, to wait until you have plausible proof of what you're talking about, tangible proof, something you can physically look at and prove to other people in order for you to say that this is facts. You did not have facts. You were just speaking based off of either something someone else told you or something that you could have saw and you perceived it to be something that it actually turned out to be not what you thought it was, or someone. And so now you are being faced with having to contact people who you told this information to. And once you told all of these people, this other person went, once you told this one person, this person went and told everyone else, and then everybody left you out in the cold, and you were stuck standing there looking like, what happened? Where did everybody go? You could have still been talking and everybody already exited the room. And that doesn't have to be, you know, something that in all actuality happened at that specific moment. But little did you know, once you allowed these people to figure out and find out this information, once you prove yourself wrong, they had it with you, they pretty much exit the building. And now you're stuck trying to figure out what went wrong. You could have thought that you were going 4 cups in reverse. You could have thought that you were going to be able to celebrate once you got this information. You could have thought that this information was going to bring you justice. But instead, whoever and whatever the situation was that you were trying to build proof on, kind of like a case is what I'm getting. You were playing detective or being a detective in detective mode. And you found out at that moment, once you got this information back, that you wasn't that wasn't your best skill set as being a detective, that you actually are better suited for something else. But you thought that once you got this information, you would start to be able to celebrate, have a good time. You know, it would have released a burden on you and your shoulders off of, you know, a conscience that you have. But that information that you got in a letter or by phone call was the proof that everything was going downhill. You felt comfortable enough in these people who you talked to let them know that what had happened was what it was once you got this information. But it ended up making these people, you found out that these people wasn't really your friends. This information changed everything about your friendships and your relationships, or this opportunity, or, you know, this specific current situation you were in. It changed everything about it, everyone as well, and their mindset and viewpoint on you. It could have turned people off from you as far as family and friends. Specifically, I'm hearing sister, mother, a father, a brother, a cousin, and an aunt. All of these people decided that they were no longer going to deal with you anymore once they found out this information. They could have found out the proof themselves, and called each other and let each other know that this what was going on, and then someone could have called you and gotten into an argument with you about the false information that you had given out. They could have felt like you were wrong, that you were taking advantage of the situation. You had mishandled the situation, taken it too far, went too far. I'm going to get one more card. I'm feeling inclined to do one more card. I was going to stop there, but it was like, this is getting juicy. Like, why stop there? If Spirit gives me another card. You could have had inspiration in this. You could have been inspired to do this. And Spirit says to stop doing what you're doing. Oh, I'm getting the truth. This is nothing but the truth. Okay. Spirit told you to stop what you were doing. You ignored Spirit of all people. You ignored your intuition, as most people do who are not high vibing. And this time with the 5 of Swords out here, you're not high vibing. You're someone who is in an argumentative state, as well as someone who is a regret, as well as someone who is deceitful. But whatever the case may be, you definitely knew what you were doing and you continue to go on. Spirit told you to stop. You continue to press forward, and you ignored all the signals to stop at all of the stops that was posted. And because you kept going and you were looking, you wanted to find out and figure out if what you were looking at was the truth or a lie, but you believe that what you were looking at was a lie, turned out to be the truth, or reverse the roles, or whatever the situation is. It's the opposite effect of what you thought it to be, though. And Spirit told you to stop. You continue to go, and you ruined this part of your life for this moment, not for your entire life. Of course, anything can be reversed over time. Give it time. With some time passed, but it doesn't mean you'll get the things or the people back, but you'll be able to pull yourself up from the, anxiety that you feel at this time. But you're definitely like in a state of feeling like no one's there for you, but people could have trusted you and your word. They could have looked up to you. They could have believed everything you say. They could have thought that you were someone who's really honest. They could have never taken you for a person who lies at all. Like, in their eyes, you could do no wrong. You could say no wrong. But this piece of information they all found out that you opened your mouth and let them know about, or you somehow passed the paper along, or you somehow, it got leaked, this information, and everyone in your circle found out, and it cut you off. Or they could have just exited, but it's still a cut off. And now you're left by yourself at this moment, feeling stranded, feeling, bewildered. But that is what I have for you at this time. So thank you so much, Pisces, for stopping in. Hopefully things get better for you in time. If this is your reading, I'm pretty sure they will, because you guys are really strong, although you can be emotional with certain situations, especially pertaining to friends and family, when you guys are no longer able to communicate. But it will get better. So be patient with yourself and know that in time you will get through and put through this, okay? So if you have not done so already, aside from pulling yourself together, if you're a returning viewer, please do like and subscribe to my channel. I apologize for the background. Someone is cutting the grass, the lawn mower. But please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Please like my channel or this video to support it. And I appreciate you all. You could be feeling stuck. You could be feeling at loss for words, because that's how I'm feeling at the end of this. And so at the end of your conversation, you're going to be at loss for words. But have a good day, guys. Bye.